Can you guys feel the excitement? There's an electricity in the air because it's SmackDown Live time!
We're headed straight toward the pay-per-view, and tonight's SmackDown Live is the proving ground for the men and women of WWE to see who truly has what it takes.
And what a great way to start us off. We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition. Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own. This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Hooked up. Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex. So painful. He's created his own opportunities to fly high here tonight. Elias getting put in check here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here.
Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels. Oh, did you see the impact on that DDT? Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
And Elias reverses it. Elias definitely in a tough spot now. This match is definitely testing his mettle, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Hey, he can still win this thing, guys. We've all seen him come back from much worse.
Oh, I think this man means business. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Nakamura seems to have lost a step now, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes that lands. Incredible.
Yeah, you don't see a slam like that very often.
Believe it or not, guys, this superstar wasn't overly pleased with this past week's rankings. You know what?
Shinsuke Nakamura may have...
Kinshasa! But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Well, quick cover from Shinsuke Nakamura. He got the job done. This one's over. Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Big win here to start the show.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
We have a real fan favorite against Kalisto.
Gonna settle the score.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
What a hit from Alexander. Right on the mark.
Oh, yeah, here's Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander, this might be it.
I think it is. I'm not sure how much he has left.
He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, yeah, here's Cedric Alexander.
Things not looking good for Kalisto.
He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
We seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. He's going for it all. Look at this.
Cedric Alexander is one of the most highly touted cruiserweights in recent. Here's a cover.
Kalisto quickly getting the shoulder up.
Wow.
Whoa, Alexander dodged that one.
Barely.
You guys mentioned Cedric Alexander's path to the Cruiserweight Championship. He was actually #1 contender before the tournament started, but had to compete in the Cruiserweight Championship tournament just like everybody else.
Unless Kalisto covers.
Smart. And there's still plenty of fight left.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
On, he dodges out of the way. Alexander's looking to end it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
Cedric Alexander, look at it.
Lumbar check. He needs to capitalize on it now.
It is looking...
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it. Now, don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have Charlotte against an imposing adversary.
Each of these competitors looks to gain momentum with a win tonight.
Whoever gets the early advantage could take this thing to a win.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. That strike was strategically placed on her opponent.
Right above the nose, it looks like.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine.
She's starting to sweat a bit, but I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back and control this thing.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
Oh, and she gets out of the way. She drops her with a clothesline.
Digging deep for a kick out.
She's a warrior, guys. On a hard knee to her opponent.
The rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to be happy about what the polls revealed this week.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Oh, look at this. Trapped now and just a...
Look at this. She's so dangerous.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Well, many are clearly happy with this week's power rankings, as Byron was saying. I can tell you that there were many superstars in the locker room earlier today who were none too pleased.
Well, there's only one way to fix it.
Shoulders on the mat.
We'll see how long she can keep it up.
No, shoulders up at 2.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down.
Charlotte.
Charlotte with the spear. She is just so dominant.
She goes for the cover. And a kick out. Not even close on that one.
I knew she could do it. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Great offense by Charlotte.
Charlotte's done playing. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around. And there it is, the figure 8.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. And a pin attempt.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
When any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. Wow, I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
It'll be Bam Bam Bigelow against Greg the Hammer Valentine.
They don't get much better than this.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now. I am so excited this moment is finally here.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Ouch.
Oh, I think this man means business. Nicely done. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Yep, he goes for the cover.
And Bam Bam Bigelow quickly kicks out.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Greg Valentine starting to fade. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Bam Bam Bigelow got him there.
And he lands the slam. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
What a clothesline.
What could Greg the Hammer Valentine do here to up the odds for success? Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
Oh, I think this man means business. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Great offense by Bam Bam Bigelow. Message delivered. Clearly on a mission here.
Bam Bam Bigelow had quite the life in his hometown of Asbury Park, New Jersey. Bigelow was an All-American amateur wrestler in high school and hung out with music icon Bruce Springsteen at the famous Stone Pony during the Boss's performances.
Oh, I think this man means business. Bam Bam Bigelow had an interesting background before he entered the squared circle. Let's not forget that the Beast from the East was a bounty hunter before he entered the world-famous Monster Factory to train for a career in sports entertainment.
I think seeing Bam Bam Bigelow in person is frightening enough. Forget about rubbing elbows with him at a Springsteen concert, and I don't even want to think about the Beast from the East as a bounty hunter.
Great move. When this guy's on, look out. Here we go. Bam Bam Bigelow setting it up. Greetings from Asbury Park.
Just when you thought he had nothing left, the situation just got real bad for Greg Valentine.
This is going to be big, one way or another. Bam Bam Bigelow may have it. Look out!
Oh my gosh!
Unbelievable Vader salt.
His shoulders are down. The cover, and this one's history. What a win. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, Bam Bam Bigelow.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
We have a real fan favorite taking on some tough competition.
Who will reign supreme?
He got him good there.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this.
Man.
Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
So one time I asked Apollo Crews to show me how to do his versions of the standing moonsault and the 450 splash. Well, things did not work out so well for me.
Oh, that puts it mildly, Saxton. I heard about that. I'm just a little disappointed there wasn't video of the lessons to post on social media.
So damaging. Here's Crews with some offense of his own. That's how you make an impact. How impressive was that? Just sending your foe crashing to the canvas. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
He's starting to stumble here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. Wow. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Here's Crews with some offense of his own. He's going for the pin.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
That's all right, Cole.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Driving his knee down.
Wow, something's gotten into Apollo Crews.
No, there's the reversal.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Apollo Crews appearing uneasy here.
To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
Apollo Crews was initially trained by former WWE superstar Mr. Hughes. After touring the world, Crews came to the WWE Performance Center, wowed audiences, and became a top contender to the NXT Championship.
I can tell you that when Apollo Crews debuted at NXT, there were many WWE superstars and people backstage buzzing about what someone like Crews could do as a part of the WWE main roster.
Since making his main roster debut in 2016, Crews has gone toe-to-toe with the likes of Chris Jericho, Sheamus, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and renewed his rivalry with the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Crews will battle anybody.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Hits with the clothesline.
Nice. Shut it down.
And we're back to this form of attack. And a savage clothesline.
Oh,
What athleticism.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Oh, man, Apollo is in some serious trouble. Setting it up.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Talk about taking care of business.
Apollo unleashing an all-out assault.
I would not be showboating if I were in the shoes of Apollo Crews.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Crews able to avoid damage there.
And a lethal clothesline.
He finds himself in some big trouble here. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. Wow.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Setting it up.
And he hits a vicious neck breaker.
Can he finish him off here?
Apollo Crews is in trouble. Apollo unleashing an all-out assault.
Crews is measured.
Beautiful standing shooting star.
That's what there's to cover. Can he do it? Oh, how resilient was that?
Not quite. Here we go with Apollo.
Oh, that spinning sit-out powerbomb.
That should do it.
Oh, my God, he's done it. He scored the win. Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Apollo Crews.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
It'll be Braun Strowman against Randy Orton. Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Vipers become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Randy Orton has found an answer here.
He's got him covered. Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
A back suplex.
And Braun Strowman's definitely doing what he can to get the psychological edge.
I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days. Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
Braun Strowman is getting ready here.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Braun Strowman faltering some. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but he's still in considerably better overall shape than his opponent right now. I mean, it seems to me like he's still...
Good night. This match might be over, guys.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
And he hits a hellacious neckbreaker.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Oh no, Randy Orton looking to finish it. Randy Orton is looking very critical right now. I have a feeling this isn't going to end well for him.
Randy Orton is slipping, but he still might have an RKO in his back pocket.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Orton looking for something big.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on.
He's got the shoulders down. Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
Too early in the match to end it.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Leaving himself open here.
Now, guys, I can't think of a worse place for him to be right now.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that.
A sickening thud as he lands hard.
The Viper strikes again. I love it. Did you hear that thud? God.
1, 2, 3. And Randy Orton is your winner. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary
Here
performance.
is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
We have a great match coming up next. What a clothesline! Ouch!
Check out Steve Austin's offense.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight. Clothesline in the corner! Lands a pretty stiff kick. Oh my goodness. There's the... Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here. Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Breaker.
Guys, it's almost as if this superstar has been walking on air ever since the latest rankings came out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to see where they're ranked.
Oh, what a gut buster.
Knee first.
Double axe handle.
Steve Austin showing some expert prowess here.
Nothing wrong with being excited about your spot in the weekly rankings, Byron. Now let's see if the momentum can continue here tonight.
I don't know what everybody's so happy about. It's clearly a glitch in the system or a misprint or something. I mean, there's no way this superstar earned a spot that high.
Got the leg.
And that takes him off his feet.
It's mayhem, chaos, and trips to local medical facilities when Stone Cold Steve Austin gets his hand on intended targets, guys. And Austin's ability to open up a can of you-know-what on an adversary.
And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press. And Austin, Luthez press, Luthez press.
Look at him go.
This is all but over.
There it is. Now the question is, can Steve Austin finish?
Steve Austin, stunner! Stone Cold with a stunner!
Stone Cold has the shoulders down early.
No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
He's flagrantly breaking the rules. This could cause irreparable damage. Come on, ref. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark. We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys. And when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Perfectly executed.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
AJ Styles with a burst of energy.
Steve Austin making his statement as we speak. Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles. Gotta be careful here. This can suck every bit of energy from your body.
He's in complete control now. That's one of the more impressive submissions in today's sports entertainment.
What an incredible move by AJ Styles!
Not incredible, Cole. Phenomenal.
Styles can finish the job here. That is exactly what AJ Styles needed. Just go.
AJ Styles is setting it up. The flying forearm finds his target.
What a comeback.
Things just went from bad to worse for Steve Austin.
AJ Styles is getting ready. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
AJ Styles has got him.
This may be the beginning of the end. This does not look good for Steve Austin.
Cover here. 1, 2. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Too soon.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
This could be dangerous. AJ Styles seems helpless. One move after the other. It's devastating. AJ Styles is pressed hard.
Oh, man, AJ Styles is really feeling the pressure. Uh-oh, here comes the phenomenal one.
Caught off guard. On, he dodges out of the way.
Steve Austin,
This stunner!
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Got the shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. What a win for Stone. Cold.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.